All right, it's the second big week of Scream Queens month on Drive-In Theater, and you know the crew still hadn't recovered from Linnea Quigley being here last week. When she left that night, they were saying these incredibly witty things to her like, "Do you have a car?" And "I loved you in Vice Academy too." You know, you guys are pitiful with this stuff. Anyhow, my guest tonight, and I have to admit, I have a weakness myself for this woman. She has the most evil, dark eyes. You look at those eyes and you just want to say, okay, kill me, go ahead, I'll enjoy it. I first saw her in a movie called Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity, and she was the best thing about that movie. And I recently saw that Jesse Helms considers that movie one of the best arguments for censorship in America. He hates that movie. Makes me love it even more. We'll ask her about it. Come on out here, Brink. Brink Stevens, our Scream Queen for the evening.
You didn't tell
Welcome,
me this
Brink.
place was so hard to find.
Well,
Hi.
we expected you to be wearing clothing, so have a seat. No, really, good to see you. That concludes the community theater part of our program. All right, Brink, you look stunning as usual.
Thank you.
It's great to have you here.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. I've watched your show, and I just can't believe I'm actually here.
This is it. This is all that happens here.
Okay, I can go home now.
Yeah.
I need the axe again.
Whoops, don't want to see that. You want to see me, don't you? Good evening and welcome to the tribute to Scream Queen Brinke Stevens. So that was Joe Bob. Lucky sod getting to meet her in the flesh. But tonight we're going to go through her many, many films. She's made, I think, more films now than she made in the 80s and 90s put together. So she's also a director and producer, etc. We'll get to that in a minute. Let me take these pictures of her down. Let's see who's here. Josh, good evening to you, sir. Michael Mars is here. He loves a bit of Joe Bob. It was only the last 5 years I've found out about Joe Bob, because obviously he never made it over here. Here you go, says Myers. No expenses spared on the Joe Bob set. Yes, exactly. You don't need an expensive set when you've got talent. See, that's what I got. Oh, put your clothes on, Brink. On the brink of a great stream. Don't start, Myers. Don't start. Bedazzles here. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. So, what's this? Thank you. That's good. Just got an email. Bing. Right. So, let's start at the beginning with the details. So, let's bring this over here. So, Brinke Stevens was born in San Diego, California as Charlene Elizabeth Brinkman. She is an actress, model, writer, and producer through her appearances in several well-remembered horror and sci-fi films. Brinke quickly gained a large cult following among the fantasy film fans, known for her roles in several extremely popular cult classics such as The Slumber Party Massacre, Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity, Sorority Babes in the Slime Bowl Arama, and Nightmare Sitters, Grandmother's House, and Haunting Fear, among many others. Brinke continues to find herself in constant demand in front of the camera and as a celebrity guest at horror conventions around the globe where she is a fan favorite. That she is. Was a very important email, yes. His I Spit commentary made me laugh at inappropriate moments. That's an idea. Yes, it was ex-guest who sent me his address so I can get it signed. But we're here to talk about Brinke. Let's bring her up. But there we go. Oh, the unedited version. Luckily, it's quite safe. Let's bring up the list of films, and then we can begin in earnest. So, only got 5 pages to go through. So, some of these don't even have posters. I was very lucky to find some of these. So, bring up Brinke. We got Brinke on screen. Then we get to All the Marbles. But first, there was Necromancy in 1972, where she was a Black Sabbath member in the 1983 reissue. So I don't know much about that film. And so she was Brinke Stevens in that. And then in All Your Marbles, she was an extra that's uncredited. But the film is about, is it gymnastics or wrestling? Wrestling, other things in the background. So there we go. Hang on. It does help if I don't mute it, doesn't it? So, she did very well in her first audition for the film, and director Amy Holden Jones wanted to cast her in the lead roles. However, she had to fly up to Lake Tahoe for a modeling assignment during the middle of their shooting schedule and had to accept a lesser part. But hopefully you heard that bit. Does anyone remember her from this film and where she was? No, she. I was being hilarious, but then I forgot what I said, so I had to just repeat the text. She was Linda, which she starts. You may remember her from the shower scene that definitely can't show. It's the one that lingers on her the most. I've seen the film, I can't remember. Yeah, if you just Google Slumber Party Massacre shower scene, she's in most of that. Right at the beginning, in fact, there's a goof where she's having a shower, then it cuts to the locker room where you can see in the background getting dressed, and then I think you can see in the shower again later in the same sequence. But yes, I don't think she makes it at the end because she's the final girl. The final girl isn't her, if I remember. Yes, she is the first kill, I believe. She has to go after the shower scene. She has to run back into the school when it's all empty, and then the killer's in there just after. Oh no, second kill after disposing of the telephone woman in the van. So yeah, she's the one that gets chased through the school and then drilled to death or whatever it is, gored. So that's that. Then there's private school for girls. The bad drawing at the top is what's the name? Phoebe Cates. I was going to say Kate something, but it's Phoebe Cates, and this one's famous for Betsy Russell being topless, riding on a horse. Oh, sure. I'm sure I've barely seen. You are. Well, there's a lot of these that I haven't even heard of, so yes. Well, oh, she's the one that chases through the corridors at the start. That's it. Yes. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for turning up for looking at pictures of girls. So that is the ending scene where they flash their bums. I don't think she's part of that because she is schoolgirl, uncredited, but I'm sure she's topless. So we're carrying straight along with that one. Oh, spoilers for the next one. Then we get The Man Who Wasn't There with Steve Guttenberg. A lot of these are crossovers with Michelle Bauer and Linnea Quigley's. So they did a lot of films together. Not all as a trilogy. That's just Nightmare Sisters and a couple of others, but they don't share scenes in the others. But I need to find this film starring Police Academy Gutenberg. The funniest thing you've never seen. Rum-pum-pum. So she was Nymphette in this one, so definitely worth checking this out. The cover is bright, it is, isn't it? I think it's probably been boosted because it was fading. Aha, there you go. I think her death was trimmed. They didn't like drills much after Drillical, yes. I guess that's why we get the slumber party mass murders. That is Gutenberg. So he gets in. That looks like a naked man, I think. So he gets. I'm not sure it's a Hitchcock film, but it's as close as he got. Although he is in, what is it, The Boys from Brazil, with a big fro. Outside of the big hits, he started in some right crap. That is also true. But he's doing theatre now, so bless him. So let's get on to Let's Do It. Freddie's got the perfect gift for Melody's birthday. He just doesn't know how to wrap it. I'm not sure what he means by that. But she is a jogging girl, uncredited, and Let's Do It from 1983. But sort of tell what sort of film this is. The movie that couldn't be made in 3D. So you got bad cover, or we got ace cover. Which is it? Yeah. I think if it was real people, it would be a better cover. But who knows what Melody's going to get. All right, Anthony's here. His birthday's coming up soon. Well, say happy birthday when it happens. Then we get Fatal Games, which surprised me. I don't know if this is a UK cover because it's cardboard. Well, I say cardboard. It's the right shape and it's got a certificate, but maybe right before they got cancelled. Sally Kirkland. Though everyone mentions Sleepaway Camp for its ending. But this has a similar one, if you know what I mean. But it's never talked about. But she is in this one. This might shock you. She is a shower girl in this one, from uncredited from 1983. I think uncredited just means it's not in the film's credits. But Fatal Games. That's the preset cover. Yeah, I thought so. Anthony's cracking on with his memoirs. I've seen Fatal Frames, but not Fatal Games. Fatal Games is pretty much like it says. It's a slasher. She likes to keep clean. That is the one thing about these Scream Queens. They are very clean ladies. If it's not a shower, it's about a hot tub. So you got him releasing Zombie Creeping Flesh Merlin video. Yeah, I bet that's expensive. Either of those, but it says it's distributed by CBS Fox Video there. So the second prize is death. It's a slasher film where the slasher killer uses a bloody javelin. Can you imagine? It's bad enough with Michael Myers and his 12-inch knife running around, or Jason with machete in small corridors, but this is a school, or a gymnasium school. And it's Teal Roberts, not Tanya, as it could be. So there's that. Then we get to Surf 2, the movie that gives Insanity a bad name. And it's the end of the trilogy. So yes, the big joke being it's the second film, but there wasn't a first film. Oh yes, Merlin video on the spine. Don't think they made many titles. Yeah, this is the Odyssey one. I don't remember seeing any Merlin ones, but before my time. So what was she in this? Can you guess? She was student fan in this one, uncredited again, but they didn't have many credits in these days. So can't say I've seen. I think I've seen it, but I remember nothing about it. So it's got someone. It mentions the Untouchables there. Yes, I vaguely remember you mentioning it before. Looks ace. It probably is terrible, but it's probably worth a watch. Never like the colours on Surf 2 cover. It's not very appealing. Yeah, there's a lot of the same colour there, isn't it? It all just merges into one. It's not the great. Here's the UK cover. Right. So that was Surf 2, barely in it. Love scenes. Now, you may remember this from last time. This is for mature audiences. Are you guys mature? I don't think so. But from Playboy Cinema. There you go. So she was, this might shock you. She was girl in the hot tub in this one. So there you go. But see, that picture looks like it's a drama more than a sexy time thriller. Not thriller, video. Then we get to Soul Survivor. Now, this I always confuse this with Soul with S-O-U-L, with the space on the James Herbert book. But I thought I'd seen it when someone says, "Have you seen Soul Survivor?" I thought, yes, but I hadn't seen this one. So this is sort of like Final Destination. There's a plane crash and she's the only survivor, and then death comes to get her, sort of. She has images, and it's sort of half Final Destination, half the one with death follows those people in various guises. What's that? It could have been Robert De Niro. Yes, it could be a young Robert De Niro. I was thinking of that other actor, but yeah. But that's a terrible poster there. There you go. Never remember the Interversions cover. Never saw it. Yes, it's not a bad horror thriller. But Brinke's in it, of course. So, again, this might be shocking. She's only in it for one scene as Jennifer, where she takes her top off. So that I think it's a group of teens playing strip poker, and she loses or she wins, one of them, or we win. So the top comes off. So there we go. It's also from the director of Night of the Comment, Without a Clue, and Captain Ron, which might be a hint to something further up down the line. And then we get to Emmanuel 4, which I had to edit, of course. I had to CGI some bikinis onto them. But, so yes, this one's weird. I say I want to see it, but technically I don't, because Emmanuel reborn in her most erotic event yet, but it's with Sylvia Kristel as herself and Mia Nigel as Emmanuel. Takes her top off. I mean, it's a good horror film around that. So far, I'm 0. Yes, I think I'm not doing too good on this one. The wicker chair got some mileage. Yes, took that out of storage for this film. Although this is Emmanuel 4, I think they start in the 70s. This is 1984, where she's Dream Girl. Now this next one's pretty interesting. Oh, young virginal, and eager to explore the delights of her beautiful body, Emmanuel sets out to acquire. Why am I wearing this? There's no volume music. Right now I can hear properly. Yeah. I might have seen this. Also, a great edit on the case, so thank you. I would have got in trouble. They are the right color and size to get in trouble. Yeah, she is basically just a name on the post about the late ones, isn't she? Amanda 4 only saw the first one. One of the more. One more of the Laura Jimsa fan. Oh, okay. I get that now. Slip of the tongue there, yes. I wish. A Freudian slip. Oh, you know how to do one of those, do you, Makamas? Good. The ladies like you. Anyway, so this one I need to double check next time I watch it, but she's in Spinal Tap. Well, this is Spinal Tap. But yeah, so I'm not 100% sure that I poster. I've never seen it before until I found this. The Laura Genza ones were filth in comparison. Yeah, they're very tame, the early ones, aren't they? Just lots of nakedness, but less rutting. Not seen that cover. See? It's the UK cover. It's the Embassy 15 certificate. Probably done another pre-code. So people have probably seen this film, as Josh says there. So she's clothed in this one because she's a girlfriend. I think she's probably one of those band women in the back there, or what was in there. But why play a part with clothes on when you can be clothes off in savage streets? So this one is with Linnea Quigley and Linda Blair, and now Brinke Stevens is naked in this. So we got 3 delights in this one, I guess, because she is high school girl in shower. So think of that what you will. She's uncredited, but yeah. So it's Linnea Quigley gets grape sodaed, and then Linda Blair is back in action. Yeah, Savage Streets. Shower girl, I presume. Exactly. Yep, clothed next. Savage Streets is a classic film. It's just like, does take a while before it's a revenge. But there we go. She probably wasn't in this version because they cut the nudity shower fight was cut. There we go. Of course it was. Stupid UK. Okay. Then we get Terminal Velocity. Not the Charlie Sheen one. But, yeah, some of these I could barely get a bloody picture for. Not alone a VHS cover. So, Terminal Velocity 1994, not even a mention of what she actually does in this one. But if I was a betting man, I'd say she was in a shower. She probably wasn't in this version because... sorry, I don't know. I thought it was a new one. It popped up. Right. So, yeah, moving on to Hot Moves. Oh, yeah, she's wearing a bikini there. So, this is another 80s sex comedy. Disgusting, I'm afraid. I find these. Wouldn't watch them. A volleyball, is that? Or is that just... Anyway. Let's see what she could be in this. Nude beach runner or a girl reading book. So, she's uncredited in both. But it to be... Considering it was supposed to be high school, awesome movie. Exactly. I think everyone knows that all the people nude in these films are 18 or over. Because the 80s were known for their 18 plus girls playing high schoolers. But yeah, no one paid attention back then. Right. She's in Body Double. This might be one people have actually seen more. Yes, girl reading book, but she's probably topless. So good for her, yes. I'll keep that off, Michael Mars. Thank you. Hey, Jesse's here. Hot Moves. I remember that cover in the video store. Always intrigued with it. I remember I think it's very similar to another poster, I think. But yeah, I think I remember. Well, what movie didn't feature someone's a bikini butt? There we go. So yes, great film. Allegedly, is it though? I'm on the fence with that one. It's got a good score, but the story is bollocks. I think Melanie Griffith's naked in that one, isn't she? Is it Melanie Griffith's? Yeah. But it's pretty obvious who the bad guy is in that. So what could Brinke be? She is girl in bathroom number 3 during the Frankie Relax video, I believe, or after that bit. Right, let's have a little look at some info about her. She is studied 7 foreign languages, double majored in biology and psychology at San Diego State University, received her master's degree in marine biology from Scripps Institute of Oceanography in La Jolla, California in 1977, worked as an environmental consultant for a nuclear power plant near San Diego in 79 to 81, and some of that other stuff we'll get to later. His body, body cover looks like the bit I remember from Crawl Space where he's peeking through the blinds. Because none of those people in the front cover are in the film. All right, sorry, it's a great film. Josh says so. Philo's finally here. 22 minutes late, it will be noted. Relax, don't do it. Is it a? I can't remember. I don't know. It's a mixture of a lot of them. I always mix. Yes, that's it. I missed this. I think I've seen this one. It's the one with Michael Caine. But no, it's not. It is a weird film. But if this doesn't make you want to see LA Street Fighters, Philip Ree's in it. So he can kick ass. And then Asian Freddie Mercury's in it. But let's see what she did in here. She is... Oh, sorry. Boss's girlfriend, uncredited. There you go. Mike's favorite De Palma. It's got all the moves of the classic De Palma. Even Maya said it's Freddie Mercury. Looks like in there's a video game. That's exactly what it is. I don't know. I guess this is 85, I think we're up to now. So, yes, this is 85. The first one of 85. So, Boss's girlfriend, uncredited. But what he's doing with his girlfriend is probably blatantly obvious by the time we get this. Philip Ree, yes. Isn't he best of the best? No. But then we get Cynthia Rothrock's 24 Hours to Midnight. Apparently, I haven't seen this one. Oh. I need to see it too, if you can track it down. It does, yeah. Streets of Rage is what I thought of when I first saw it. What year is this? This one, we're in 85 at the moment. So she is a voice, as Devon Grady's voice in 1985's 24 Hours to Midnight. Apparently, I think Jeff's seen it, but I don't think Cynthia's in it that much. So this is almost pre her Asian Hong Kong films. She's in Three Amigos. Now, can you tell me where she is in Three Amigos? Because as far as I remember, there's no nude scenes. I'll let that sink in a second while I close this bloody nonsense. There we go. Wow. She would do soundtracks. Some auth synth music. I'm in time. My little buttercup. Not the babe at the end. No, she is actress in the Silent movie. So she's in black and white, and you don't really see probably much of her. So next time I watch it, I'll probably forget. But is she one of the Three Amigos? Yeah, she's the one in the middle that looks like Steven Seagal. But yes, So this is obviously going to get people interested. Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity. She's even in the credits there as Brinke Stevens with Cindy Beale, but I don't. Yeah, I think she might be in the poster up. That might be her, but these posters are so badly scanned that you can't tell. But don't expect much from this film. It's not as sexy as they mostly stay in their bikinis, I should say, but they are skimpy. So big production, big adventure, big girls. SFX for the director. SFX for the director of Friday the 13th Part 7. As the sweetest smile. Big roll, yeah. This was when video covers would suck you in with good and proper, awesome artwork. That is 100% true. Did she play a slave girl? I'm guessing so. Because I don't think my zoom. I'd say that's the closest picture to her on this. But let's see what she was a. She had a name, Shala. Shala. Then we get to sorority babes. I always get this wrong. Sorority babes in a slime bowl arama. She was Taffy. So I don't think we got a UK release of this on VHS that I could find a picture of. But it's Uber Jason in the background. Yes. This looks awful. Yeah, these are very. Who directed this one? Too small to see, but yeah, she's. This is another one that has. I think that one on the left is supposed to be Michelle Bauer, but we'll come back to this film later. Yes, the imp. I think it might have been called in the UK. Then we get to the one with all three of them in. So that's her on the right, sort of, quickly in the middle, and Michelle Bauer on the left. So this is directed by David Kokoto. And so, yeah, they play three ugly nerds. And then... it was called The Imp in the UK. Thank you, Michael. I thought so. Then that's why I forgot to look for The Imp when I was looking for posters. But yeah, they're three ugly... They make a wish or they summon this demon and it makes them all hot. And the three lads that come around for dates have to suffer them being naked all over them, and then they have a 10-minute bath together in a normal sized bath. But if that's your thing, then good luck to you. But I think she plays one of the nerds called Marcy. Now, another probably blink or you'll miss it. Yes, her and Quigley were chums. Yes, good friends still, I believe. Now, where would she be in The Naked Gun? Just in an 80s movie must be at least a great shower scene in it. Yes, exactly. That's the one rule, isn't it? Naked ladies being wet. All right, so she's in... this might shock people. She's in The Naked Gun, but she's also brunette woman in showers, uncredited. So... that's when the opening titles with the police cars going through the gym. I think you see a topless in that, as far as I know. But it's a blink and you miss it. Quite the filmography indeed. So then we get to Grandmother's house. See, I remember that poster, but I don't think I've ever seen it. So I do need to check this one out. Where she is Woman from 1988's Grandmother's House. So I can't say... It's one of those films I might have seen it. By the time I'm halfway through, I'll say, I know, I've seen this. So, shower bit in the opening titles. He is psychic. He knows. If we're playing bingo. So then we get to Warlords. So this one, I think, had Linnea Quigley in as well. So Brinke Stevens is in the... Sid Haig's in there. It's another Fred Olen Ray. Unfortunately, Fred was going to be... I asked Fred to join us tonight because we're going to be talking about Jacko later. But unfortunately, he hasn't seen the message. I've never seen Grandma's House, but it's on Tubi TV if people want to see it. There you go. She's been in some good films, but she's not really in them. Yeah, not yet, but yes. So we're only on 1988. Gonna get to. Oh, there we go. Michael Myers has seen it. That same video, I think it was Cannibal Ferox director under an alias. Can't remember fuck all else. He's saying it's not Peter Rader. Yes. There you go. So Warlords, the Jigsaw Murders, which I did see the other day, but she is stripper number 1 in that, so she stays dry. It could be Troutman in a different universe, David Carradine. But yeah, Jigsaw Murders, models getting killed. It's all right. It's nothing special. But again, you don't recognize them when they're naked. I like that cover, and she's number 1. Good for her. Yes. Did I say stripper number 1? Yes. Pennsylvania Twist. Looks interesting. There's Michelle Bauer. I think we had this last time, yeah. Where she's Betty Lou. One thing I love about 80 movies, no matter how trouble the movie was, they've always had great cover art that makes you want to watch it. That is true. She's always number 1, yeah. Noises outside. Then there's Murder Weapon. Right, I saw this. This says produced by Linnea Quigley. So it's all over the place. It looks like it's like a cop thriller or something, but it's not. It's like these two. I think that's supposed to be Linnea Quigley on the cover, but I didn't notice it last time. But it's not her. It doesn't look like her. But then it's just about these two women. I can't even remember what happens. It's like cutting back and forward. 1 minute they're sitting by the pool talking. Next minute they're talking to a psychiatrist and in a straitjacket. And then I didn't get anything that was happening. There's a few murders, but there might be dreams. But yeah. Oh, there you go. Mike's seen this awful. Couldn't get through it exactly. I gave it a chance, but it's only 90 minutes. But I have no idea what happened in that one. But I don't remember seeing Brinke in it. Where she was, she was girl in shower on TV uncredited. So that might be why I missed it. You might not have seen her face. So then we get to Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge. Now this one is 1989 now, so it's an early film with Pauly Shore before he was the Weasel. But yeah, it's a I think mall wants to be built. People don't want to sell. Gets killed, and then he haunts. Well, I think he's human. Comes back all burnt and kills people off in the mall after it's been built. Sounds like Nightmare on Elm Street. Yes, exactly. There was a nightmare in the mall. At the mall, Eric the Phantom struck. I watched this on Blu-ray. I have this on Blu-ray on Arrow. Still haven't watched it yet. It's all right. It is an 80s slasher in a mall. That's the crux of it. But Brink is girl in dressing room uncredited. So there you go. Then we get Chinatown Connection. The Chinatown Connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. They declared the streets unsafe for criminals. Bruce Lee and that's it. It says Lee Majors, but that's not Lee Majors in the picture. But she is Missy in this. It's your mom, dude. But yeah, I'm tempted to watch it, but then I think I probably shouldn't. Yes, everyone assumes that it's a sequel because it's Eric's Revenge. Yes, I assume that too. It's Lee Majors, the $6 Million Man. Oh, you sure have been a good boy this year, Lee. Right, then we get to her. She says this is her best acting role is in this for Fred Olen Reyes, Haunting Fear. So she is on the back there. There's Karen Black's in this. So this is more of a starring role where she is Victoria Monroe. There you go. I thought I'd seen this, but yeah, it's an Edgar Allan Poe version. Victoria Monroe is haunted by the fear of being buried alive. I can't see. Yes, Bruce Lee, legend. Scary cover that. Yeah, so definitely vibes of Evil Dead on this. There's a guy in a blue shirt. But there we go. Then we get to Mob Boss. It's got Eddie Deason in and Morgan Fairchild and William Hickey. I'm getting flashbacks of a trailer for this back in the day, but I can't say I've ever seen it. Bruce Lee did some good Bruceploitation films. Yeah, he looks like the most competent. Is it Lee? What? So in this one, she is Sarah. But I don't think we can see her. But yeah, moving on, because we've got a long list to go with, especially once we hit the 2000s. Spirits, Fred Honoré again. I think there she is at the bottom. But yeah, Eric Estrada as a vicar. Not ringing a bell, this one for me. I know a lot of these we didn't get during the day. So she's Amy Goldwyn in this. But could be pretty good. But Bad Girls from Mars. I think that's her on the left. Looks like her. And we thought Earth Girls were easy. Now, I have seen this recently. I can't remember a damn thing about it. So Fred Honoré again. There's an 18, so I'm assuming nudity. Morgan Fairchild, I remember her in Campus Man. She's famous, but I don't know what she's famous for. Because I'm trying to think of a single thing. Was she in one of the big soaps? But yeah, she is Myra. So I'm guessing lots of ladies' tops fall off in it. Then we get to My Lovely Monster. I think that's all there is about this. I couldn't find much about this. Where she's a party guest. We're into the 90s now, 91. But then we get Shadows in the City, where she's a fortune teller. I think a lot of these people, these are very low budget. Prince Stevens. I can't see any other names that I recognize. Then, got this the wrong way around, but never mind. It's the Scream Queen Hollywood Scream Queen Hot Tub Party, depending on where you are. They've added Hollywood in this. So there's Michelle Barr on the right and then Brinke on the left. And it's a clip show, basically, of Fred Honoré and Jim Wynorski films where people take so they've got bits in between where people get Eric the Legend Do or Die. So I think she's had herself in this, but then it recaps other films that she's in and has showers. Yes, I did do a watch party of this. Not that I could show anything. But then you get to Teenage Exorcist, where she's on the cover and in the names at the top. Let's have a look. Produced by Fred Honoré. Eddie Deason again. I seem to remember watching this just because of the name, not knowing anything about it. But I don't remember a thing about it. And that poster doesn't ring a bell either. But she is playing Diane. Then we get to Roots of Evil, a Canon film. So this is where Canon released on VHS, but not in the cinema. Roots of Evil, where she's Candy. So I don't think. Although it looks interesting. So yeah, I think that's what you call it. Damn, can't remember his name. My Left Foot. But it's got Alex Cord from Airwolf. Delish Shepard. And the others I don't know. Oh, is that the guy from Weird Science? Oh, hang on. Is that this one? Sid Haig? Was he in Weird Science? Yeah. Him and Vernon. Yes. Oh, not Sid Haig, sorry. Michael Berryman. I always confuse the names, but yeah. Michael Berryman was in The Hills Have Eyes. That's it. Mike's way ahead of me. Right. Did anyone say Munchie? Yeah. Can't see the names of this one. But Laurie Anderson's in it, and the voice of Dom DeLuise. That's it, Michael Barrymore, not Michael Barrymore. Lots of these I recognize the covers, but never saw them. Me the same. But in Munchie, I think she's, as it's a PG, she might keep her top on in this. So she is a band member in this. Ooh, hang on. As usual, there's one thing I forgot to look up. I'd be right with you. Then we're going to need it later on. There we go. Right. Let's bring that up in a minute. So, yes. Looks like an erotic thriller. Oh, I used to love Munch as a kid. Rest in peace, Laurie Anderson. Yes, bless her. Looks like an erotic thriller. Makes you want pizza there. Looks great there. Yeah. Doesn't look like a Josh film. It's a Roger Corman film. Good God, Munchie looks good. Yeah, I think you're being facetious. So, band member Munchies, then acting on impulse. C. Thomas Howell, Linda Fiorantiento. Is this, before a big break? Oh, but yes, sexy thriller by the look of it. Although that's the American thing, because I couldn't find a British one. I can't remember if Jennifer Love Hewitt is in Munchies. I bet she can't either. Most erotic cover I've seen. Oh dear. Oh dear. But she is, Nancy Allen's in that, and Brinke is waitress in that one. Sexy waitress. So then we get Mom. It's called Mommy in 1995, but then for some reason it's called Mommy's Day in elsewhere. But she's just Beth in that. Sons of the US covers. Some of the US covers are so bad, yes. It's the 90s, so it's hit and miss by then. No, not much about that. Then we get to Jacko, the first Jacko film from 19. What was it? She is a witch in this. So it's Jacko, and she credits filmmakers as Fred Olen Ray and David Dakota for making her into the screen queen that she is. So obviously the last 10 films, I think, have been Fred Olen Ray ones. But as Fred can't be here today, we'll just start with his message on with that. Share this screen, and then we'll let Fred introduce himself. I bring this up. There we go. That helps.
Hi, I'm Fred Olen Ray, and I want to make a movie with you. I'm looking for your support in making a sequel to our 1995 horror cult classic Jack-O-Lantern, or Jacko, as some people like to call it. Throughout my career, I have directed over 175 motion pictures and television programs, including Christmas in Vermont with Chevy Chase, Hatfields and McCoy's Bad Blood with Christian Slater, Sniper Special Ops with Steven Seagal, and yeah, I'm the guy who made Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. I've assembled a great team of talent for this project, including executive producer William Graffet, who made the classic Stanley, Death Curse of Tartu, and Impulse with William Shatner. The starring Richard Gabai, star of Virgin High, Hot Under the Collar, and Dinosaur Island. And of course, Sybil Danning, everybody's favorite B-movie action queen. My partner Sean Donahue and I have structured the perks so that anyone can participate from anywhere in the world. Are there executive producer and associate producer credits? Sure, but they're very few and they're not cheap. It's not that kind of show. But where else will you get this kind of chance again? So please, read the material, look at everything, and if you think it's right for you, let's make a movie together.
There we go. Thank you, Fred. So yes, so the link is in there. I'll put it in the description later when I remember. But yeah, if you've seen Jacko, it's a Good old Halloween film. Halloween. But so there you go. I thought we were going to get a bit from Brink. Sometimes, yeah, all three of the Scream Queens I've messaged over the years, not even a reply. Okay. Yeah, I like how he chose Sniper Special Ops as well. I think he was taking the piss. Nothing to be proud of, exactly. I think must have been a joke because he's done a lot better films than that. The best horror movie since Full Metal Jacket. Pure realism, yes. Yeah. Puts Full Metal Jacket to shame and Platoon. But there we go. So that's Jacko, and it's Jacko 2 next year. Right. So then we get to Cyberzone. So some of these people may remember from other ones. So where do we get to? Jacko. So this is also known as Droid Gunner, where she played Kitten. Let's get Seagal on. I don't know how that would work. I'll keep trying, but that's fun. It's not Michael Myers' favorite Halloween film. Sorry, what? I keep forgetting. Sorry, Jesse. Yes, this is 1995. A competent host would have told you that, but yeah, this is Mark Singer from Droid Gunner. I know it's Droid Gunner. He did one of Seagal's better films, see? But what about Replicator? With Gunnar Hansen and Brinke Stevens. Anyway, where did I get to? So she was Kitten in Droid Gunner. This is 96 now, and she was Dr. Goodbody. This may shock you to have. Telling me I have a month of dedicated to him. I know by his albums if he comes on. There you go. That cover is beautiful. I don't think it's representative of the film. Yeah, it's erotic sci-fi. I got it. I need to make a note of this. I don't know. Should we see? Oh, we got to do a trailer for this one actually. Copyrights be damned. But is there no trailer for it? Oh, yeah, here we go. Right, hang on. I can only show one screen at a time. Right, pause that. Bring that up. Stop sharing pictures. Move that. Stop screen. Here. It's a long, complicated process. It's very technical. I'll send you the memos. Right. See, it opens up the bloody screen, but then it doesn't share it. All you can eat buffet, yeah, so come on. Yeah, Singer, struggling to recognize him. What the fuck is this shite? If you get a strike from YouTube, yeah, this is truly evil. Right, so let's have a look at Replicator. Hopefully you can hear it.
When I turn the power on, a special transmitter attached to the headset will begin to send carefully calibrated radio modes that will in turn begin to have sexual thoughts, which will then travel through the headset where it's converted to video. Any questions?
Will I get a Woody, sir?
The Pentagon is spending a fortune on this project, and I want to see what we're spending it on.
X-ray specs.
Prepare for phase 2 of the operation, Doctor.
The Replicator project?
Yes, sir!
I can replicate an entire platoon of ass-kicking gung-ho Marines, except once they get there, they turn into bimbos.
Oh.
Military establishment doesn't really have a practical use for an assault force made up of genetically altered women with large breasts. Molly.
Funny little bastard.
Oh dear, is all I can say on that one. Oh dear. That's bring me up. That's better. I bet that's not in the film. Sort of is. I'd rather know it's cat going in than have a misleading cover. Yes, lose my channel over Replicator. Mick Dundee would have been all over that. Best of both worlds for Mick. Next watch party, please. I think that might deserve one. This shit looks like something you would make purposely to lose money to launder it. That might be correct. Oh, Michael Myers recognizes this. Red letter meat. Oh, okay. He hasn't seen it, just someone else. I'm not kidding. Get this on there. Well, I'll try and see if it's available in some sort of version. But right, where are we? Let's get back to the business at hand, and that's what you need when you're looking at Brink. Right. That big guy must have snapped his spine doing that desk. It didn't look comfortable, did it? But what about Invisible Mom? See, it's a U certificate. But unfortunately, let me see. Invisible Mom. I'm trying to see who that is. It's D. Wallace Stone, possible future guest. Hopefully, I think we peaked in life. No topping Replicator. But yeah, there've been those cool films back in '95. So this is she's Dr. Price in this one. So relegated, upgraded from like shower scenes to doctors now in the 90s. Yes, Invisible Mom looks even worse than Ghost Dad. Invisible Mom and Ghost Dad watch by never. Nope, not happening. Masseuse, on the other hand, I think we had this one from Michelle Bauer. She's the hotel manager as CB Stevens. Double crap. Yeah, this one's hurting now. So yeah, hotel manager. But then we get hang on, I think this one's got a different name. Over the Wire or Death and Desire, I guess, are two names that rhyme, but 84 minutes of your time. Who's the lady in this? Teresa Langley, by the look of it. But she's there's CB Stevens, so she's CB Stevens. Not T's fine at that one. No, that would be Cujo, yes. CT's mom, dude. Yeah, erotic sex thriller with no names I recognize. Then we get Mommy 2, Mommy's Day. Yeah, London Maitland's here, but she is. Where's Mummy's Day is Mummy 2. She's Beth Conway from this. This is 97 now. Then we get Hybrid. Oh, I missed out. Illicit Dreams 2, which is another 90s erotic thriller, but I don't think I had a poster for that, where she's Diane again. She's in the demi striptease pose. Yes, keep it safe. So yes, Hybrid. She's with John Barrymore. So she gets credit there. It looks like she's kicking ass and taking names in that one. Another monster movie. So she is a replicatrix on Blu-ray. Of course it fucking is. Hybrid. She's Dr. Leslie Morgan. There you go. Now we get Mom. Can I keep her? And that's what I would teenage me would ask about Brink Stevens turning up in my shower. But yeah, no, he means 500 pounds of furry fun. Is that John Lithgow? Yeah, that one. Does look like his eyes, to be fair. Patty who? Patty Cake? Where's Patty who? Oh, Patty McCormack. But yes. Mom, Can We Keep Her? She is Jenna. So this is from 1998, and that's the kid from Malcolm in the Middle, isn't it? The oldest brother? It's been a while. Then we get Robert Carradine, the kid with X-ray eyes. And I doubt, well, though he is looking at girls on the beach. I was going to say it's not that type of film, but it's probably not that type of film. Where she is Sexy Girl from 1999. I guess that's the monkey one. But I don't know who Justin Burfield is. Anyone recognize that name? Oh, sorry. Then we get Auditions from Beyond, which sounds weird, but looks fascinating. Unique, uncut, and uncensored. So she would be the narrator on this one. So handing over to the younger generation. But then we get, this is the only picture existed to this film. Bug Boy Adventures from 1999, where she's the guardian angel. It's quite give me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, and that is it. So This is the cover of Femme Fatales magazine, where there's different variations. There's one where she's wearing clothes with the cape and the fangs. There's one where she's like this, and there's one where everything is on show. So this was the first issue of Femme Fatales magazine. I've not interviewed her because she's not replying to me. I've tried a few times. And my show hour, and I've tried my charms on these ladies, but it hasn't worked. Save the best picture for last. We'll see if it's taken down later. But technically it's tame. That one's alright too, I think. There's nothing showing. Had a shower scene subsided by this point. Family viewing shite. Well, she's back in horror in a minute when we get to this is the VHS years, so we'll just read out the list of so there she is. Gets back with the VHS days. Let's see what films we got. Larry Coogie's Workout, Ghost School, Kill Squad, Video something. Then we've got Robot Ninja, of course. I think that's free on YouTube. Slash Dance. I still need that as horror workout again. Oh, these are sealed. Go get these. And then Dick Tracy or Turtles. What's that? Rocky and Bullwinkle and Dark Shadows. There you go. Brinke in a video store. How is her role of narrator going to allow for boobs? She could describe them. Tell her Josh is a huge fan. I need Replicator to sign for me. We've yet to see if she's actually in it that much before we commit to that film. Let me just check, make a note of that, because I definitely want to watch that. It's probably on Tubi or somewhere. No sequels by the look of it. Yet. But like Josh, whoever said it is available on Blu-ray if you can get it. Right. Have I got any other pictures? That is the last picture. So we'll go on to now the newer films from 2000 onwards. Probably on Plex with 5,000 ads. Exactly. They know how to get people to watch the film. They say films for free, but it's not. Which picture should we have up? I think I'll go with a safe bet. Right. Is she related to Fisher? It didn't mention. It mentioned a lot of people, not him. I think we've been through all of her stuff. That's it. Right. Let's minimize that. So now we can get on to new stuff. So she's got some awards and nominations. So she won 2023's Best Supporting Actress in a Feature Film for Maya, Best Ensemble Cast, Maya. Nominated short film Personal Dreams, nominated Personal Dreams, Best Actress in a Short Film, Best Short Film for Personal Demons. 2020 nominee for Best Female Actor in the Feature Film for Teacher Shortage. Terror Toons 4, which I didn't know there was more than one yet. And winner for Hands of Destiny, Best Acting Ensemble, Best Supporting Actress in The Devil's Disciples last year. And yeah, a few of those. But let's see. Let's bring this over here so I can see what I'm doing. She has 25 upcoming films that are either in production, post-production, or pre-production. And then she's got 232 credits. And most of those are recent. So we are going to crack through these because it's going to take an hour to read them. So let me know if you've seen them. So the last one we entered on was Bug Boy Adventures in 1999. I'm going to put this over here, otherwise I'm not going to know what you people are up to. Right. Okay, here we go. I still can't see. There we go. Stupid Windows. There we go. Half a screen. Oh, the full film is on Daily Motion. Judging by the clip they use, it's not one to watch the family. There you go. Right. So, if you can't beat Replicator, so 2000s. Oh, the 2000. She was Madame Voloaska in Sideshow. She's in Submerged, a disaster movie in 2000 as well, bartender, uncredited. Julia Wept as Catherine. To Dance with Death, she was the Angel of Death. Blood on the Backlot, which is a short. I'll try and ignore those. I think I prefer her shower scene work from the 80s. How dare you, sir? Where to get? Now we're in 2001 with Horror Vision, where she's Tony. The Vampire Hunters Club, where she's Brinke. Victoria's Shadow, where she's Victoria. Web of Darkness, which she's called Intensity. Eyes Are Upon You, where she's Amanda. Witch House 3, Demon Fire, she's Lilith. Real Time Siege at Lucas Street Market, she's Janet. And then into 2002, she's doing about 5 or 6 films a year here, so she's doing all right. American Nightmare, she's Lisa. We're Coming to Help, she's Rachelle Alacinda. The Frightening, she's Mrs. Peterson. Hell Asylums, Head Spectre. Bleed, she's Phyllis Patterson. And then we get into 2003, Cheerleader Massacre, she's Linda. I thought it was the Seagal one at first, but it's not. It's a plane that goes underwater by the look of it. She's Helen in Deadly Stingers. Birthright, she's Monica Proctor. Zombiegeddon, she's Laura Reynolds. Delta Delta Die, Rhonda Cooper. Expendable, David's girlfriend. Final Appointment, Dr. Steiner. 5 Dark Souls Part 3 Retribution. Hey, Dead Punk's here. She had a small role vampire zombies film from the early 2000s. We're about to get to that. 2003, she's in Vicious as Woman Camper. Then we get 2004, Corpses Are Forever, Dr. Emily Theisinger. And as Dead Punk says, she's in Vampires vs. Zombies. Oh, Jesus. That's, of all these films, they're in 2s and 3s and 4s. She's getting a 1.6 on IMDb. She's Julia the Witch and the State Trooper. So hopefully that's not a spoiler. Heads are gonna roll. Sally the Bartender. Dead Clowns. She's the storyteller, Lillian. Or Lillian and the storyteller, one of those. Kelly Zombie, where she's Wednesday Too Good. Blood Reaper, she's Shosha. Mark of the Astro Zombies, Cindy Natalie. Spaceman, Go-Go Girls, and the True Meaning of Christmas, Candy Can-Cans. Now in 2005, she's in The Naked Monster as Dr. Nikki Carlton. 2005, Exterminator City, Hairbrushing Victim. Oh dear. October Moon as Nancy. Dead Things, where she's in several segments, but Mama McGill and as a secretary. We might get to a cigar one, we'll see. Demon Sex, she's the Dragon Lady. Slaughter Party, she's Donna Siebert. Demon Treasure, she's the archaeologist. Oh, sorry, 2006 now, Slaughter Party. Demon Treasure, she's the archaeologist, whatever, Indiana Jones. Demon Familiar, she's Demon Model. Speed Bag, she's grade school teacher. Skeleton Key, it's not that Skeleton Key. She's Spiderella. Revenge Live, she's Mrs. Norris. Evil Ever After, she's Linda. Then into 2007. Terratoons 2, she's Evil Witch. Crazy Animal, she's Mary Bruckheimer. No relation. The Two Sisters, she's Professor Renee Davis. It's quantity of equality now. Well, Head Case, Julie Quinn. Sigma Die, Mrs. Engelman. Brink's Tales of Terror, she was the host for that in 2007. Her Morbid Desires, she's Brink in 2008 now. October Moon 2, November Sun, as in S-O-N, she's Nancy. Blood Scarab, Professor Foreign. Brian Loves You, Nurse. Boneyard Collection, she's herself. Demon Divas and the Lanes of Damnation in 2009 now. Probably, yes. The Naked Gun might be the most profitable film. So yeah, Demon Divas and the Lanes of Damnation. I think maybe she's Morgan or Morrigan. The Ritual, 2009, Julie Quinn. Caesar and Otto's Summer Camp Massacre, she's Shashi. George's Intervention, Judy. It Came from Trafalgar, Descender Lou. Blood Siblings are Molly. Then 2010, Postmortem with Julie Quinn. Best from Savage Streets, yes. Or replicators, we'll find out later. Psychosomatica, she's Dr. Klopek. Bloodstruck, she's the psychiatrist. So these are, I guess, basic cameos based on her name. Shy of Normal, Tales of the New Life Experiences, Vivian Judith Rosenberg. That's in 2011. Uncut, Agent Paula Beaumont. Bleed for Me, I don't know if that's the fourth film. Lady Jasmine. Bloody Mary, 3D, she's Elle's mother's voice. 2012, The Summer Massacre, Mrs. Williams. Working hard, yes. Careful, Myers, you haven't seen it yet. 1313, Cougar Cult. Edwina. No Strings 2, Playtime in Hell. To Caesar and Otto's Deadly Christmas in 2012. And Axeman at Cutter's Creek, Sheriff Charlene Woposer. Trouble with Barry in 2013, she's Brinke. Television. Die Sister Die, or The Sister The, she was Amanda Price. Hard Cases, Serial Killers in the Delaware Valley, she's Julie Quinn. Lizzie Borden's Revenge. Excuse me. Yes, giving Roberts run for his money. Run for his money. It's getting late, isn't it? Head Cases, Serial Killers in the Delaware Valley. So done that one. Lizzie Borden's Revenge. Trophy Heads, where she's Brinke Stevens in 2014 now. Disciples. Tatiana, also as Aggregate Bat Malat. Bloody hell. 3 Scream Queens in 2014 as Ellen. Caesar and Otto's Paranormal Halloween as Sashi. So that's familiar. That's 2015. I'm getting told off. Saying goodnight. More credits than Al Young, yes. Jonah Lives as Zora. Terror Tombs 3 as Pandora. Then we're into 2016. Night of Something Strange. Teacher. Oh, still 10 years away. The Tombstone, sorry. Fortune Teller. Hot Tub Party Massacre. Jane Jensen. I'm not sure who my favorite Scream Queen would be. It's not the obvious one. Not for miles anyway. The Ouija Possession. Zora again. 2016. Mondo Shock. Devil Ant 3. Son of Devil Ant. In 2016. Safe Inside as Betsy Kane. Into 2017 now. Adam K. Mrs. Kroll. Death House as Dr. Banks. The Small Woman in Grey as Jessica Corman. Mrs. Claus as Julie Cordell. This is 2018. If I Die with Grace Moss. Personal Demons. That's the short everyone loved as Pandora. Horn Dogs Beach Party. Auntie Brinke. Short. House of Pain. She's Brinke. Invisible Mother. Fortune Teller. Slimoids. Just the Being. As the voice. Meat Hook Massacre 4. As that's the one. Auntie Mara. Yes, Leon does shower soon, doesn't he? It's true, Michael. No, messed up. What do we get to? Meat Hook Massacre, Dawn, and the Dead motion comic. That's a short. Robo Woman as Evangeline. It Wants Blood as Lydia. Xenophobia as Karen. You Belong to Me, Detective Tina Neelan. This is 2019. Eminence Hill. Wilhelmina. Bloody hell, they're getting worse. Voice watch. Teacher Shortage. As Catherine. Axeman Redo. Sheriff Charlene Woposer. Arachnado as Sergeant Preston. Rattlers 2 as Rebecca. Strix as Autumn. The Strix is a film. She's Autumn. Ebola Rex versus Murder Hornets. Hot Dog Beach Party. I think we've beat Horn Dog Beach Party. Does sound good. I might tag that one. Where is it? So far down. Where is it? Horn Dogs. Auntie Brinke. Let's just have a quick go for that. The water's cold, the girls are hot. What more could you want? Jump in and go for a swim and then wash up for a fun night out because this beach, there's nothing but sand and babes. They are in bikinis on the poster. Ugh. Never mind. A lot of fillers and fakes. But yes, it's not worth watching apparently. I've completely heard it. Oh, I thought Josh had known these ones. Xenophobia. Oh, cancelled, yes. It was Xena, as in aliens. I'm I can't even go there. Where did I get to? The Murder Hornets. Yes. Cold-Blooded Killers as Jenny Vivo. Arachnado 2 Flaming Spiders. Sergeant Preston again. Apex Predators. Some of these you might recognize the posters. Dr. Charlene Brinkman. Clever names there. Inferium Obscura. Professor Abigail Sloan. Operation Buffalo, a human trafficking film. I thought might as well have a Brink section. And there's a short. Cross Hollow in 2022, Vivian Clark. Beneath the Old Dark House, Dominique Rashad. Lisa, Warden from Hell. She was Greta. That's got 6.2, so you might only have one review on that one. Follows a young woman who must find out what happened to her sister and goes undercover in a shady facility, but in an attempt, she comes face to face with Lisa, the Warden from Hell. It's got Rocky DeMarco, but yeah. It's... Who else is in that? Doesn't say much about it, but somehow it's got quite high for these films. Don't Trick or Treat Alone, she's Lilith. Mark of the Devil 777, The Moralist Part 2 as Art Candice. Annie Wilkes Level Session. I don't think it would be very tricky to collect all of these. Even the old ones. Yes, it is Myers. Sick individual. Yes, you would notice. Right, she's the tea lady in Maya, which looks... Wow, she is a big lady. She's the star of that one. There's someone else on the poster. All right, here we go. Slumber Party, Slaughter Party 2, New Blood. She's Detective Rose. Then Sorority Babes in a Slime Bowl-orama 2 from 2022. She's Taffy. Terror Tombs 4 seems to be a clip show. The Moonlight Feels short. Big Freaking Snake. From 2023, she's Rebecca. Closet Monster, Veronica's mother. Smart House, she's the voice, Cassandra. The Beast Beneath, she's Charlene Brinkman again. Night Mistress, Police Commissioner. Slumber Party, Slaughter Party 2, Jamie Lee. I see what they did there. We haven't got to the ones coming up yet. Assuming a lot of these are just on streaming, so they couldn't be collected. I assume so too, yes. Judging by the time we're getting here. There's a film called Replicate, and G-Man is doing much party for it. I don't know. Should I? I'll see what it. We'll see what happens. Butcher's Bluff, Mrs. Carpenter, The Night says short, Spider Baby, or the maddest story ever told. It's got the head of a baby and the body of a spider, or is it the body of the spider and the head of a baby? Teresa Marie, Side Effects May Vary, Mrs. Jackson, The Haunted, the Possessed, and the Damned, Maureen Crawl, Space Sharks as Rochelle in 2024 now, Camp Terror, Megan Phelps, Grandma as Rebecca, The Devil's Disciples, where she's Tatiana and Angry Bat Malak. That sounds brilliant. We'll go around in circles, yeah? Hopefully the beat still eats. Priorities. Oh, nearly said it, yeah. House on Haunted Hill, she's Nora Manning, 2025. Oh, here we go. We have to go up. Safe Inside 2 is Betsy Kane, Ed Kemper, Sally Hallett, and Amityville Apartment, where she's Zelda. That's been released. Now, we'll strap in. Check if Fred's seen my message. There's pictures of Jessa Flux. So don't Google her or Brink or the next guest. I think. If I've still got the picture. Yes. Do not Google next week's guest, Natasha Tossini. So yes, do not Google her. Anyway. Right, back to Brinke. Change that picture back. There we go. Right. Hope she takes breaks. Yeah, this is busy. And then, what did we say she was born? She's... it doesn't say what year. I think it was 60s. So, probably 100 coming up. Oh, yes, you know it. Right. For the next MS in production. Well, before we do that, she has directed 5 films. I'll just mention those while I remember. She's going to direct 1 episode of the new Dawn of the Dead TV show. Apparently, it's in production. Personal Demons, which is a short she directed. She directed the Slimebowlerama sequel. She directed Terror Teens 4. And she was uncredited in Carnage Collection Feast of Flesh. That's the original bit from the show. That was Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. She's the actress in a lot of those Disney horror universe. I can't remember the proper title. But she's got a new one coming out, which is The Haunting of Jack the Ripper. So, sounds right up my alley. Right, here we go. I appreciate everyone being here, but you don't have to be. We've only got, let me scroll up these many pages, 25 upcoming, and then we're done. We're going to have a good night. What day is it anyway? I'm off this week, so I don't even know what day it is. Right. Hence why I got 3 videos out for members. She's been absolutely shy, but at least she's been working for 4 years. Give her that, yes. She didn't write or direct these films. She just turned up and said hello. It looked lovely. So Killer Keg is in pre-production. I won't bother with the pre-order. It's Christmas Day. Thank you, Josh. The world is just crying out for a slime ball sequel. It does. At least it did. It was. What's it? The people that died in the first film do come back as ghosts and visions to help with the people in this. So they got some of the cast back, and there is nudity and there is shower scenes. I will give it that. So it did know exactly what it needed to do. All right, Killer Keg as Mrs. Patty, The House That Zombies Built as Helen, The Witches of the Sands as the boss, Views from the Edge, Meet Us Guest as the voice, I've Got a Bullet with Your Name on It, She's Ricky, Wild West Marshals, Annie Oakley, The Nightmare Collection Volume 2 as Mother. It's past the point of no return. Oh, don't zoom in, it might get me in trouble. Yeah. No, fine. I'll just have to blur it. Right. Nightmare Party, Twerk of Terror. She's Marty. How to Kill Your Co-Workers and Get Away with It. She's Mrs. Mildred. Lake Norman, Lieutenant Elisa Mosley. Destroy All Rockets. She's Gal 9000. I see what they did there. Night Candy. She's Cindy. The Giant. She's New reporter Nora Glaw. Credit only. TV series. Doretha is the name of the film, and she's Ruth Monroe. Yes, she's too busy filming to reply to my because after the last time I emailed, I say, "Oh, come on and promote all your new films coming up." Birthday Bash, she's Nancy. Mary Day and the Scream Queens, she's Brinke. Kevin Kills is Lucy. Adventures in the Scream Shade, Evelyn Williams. The Possession of Maya Moss, she's Grace Moss. The Krampus Carol, she's the narrator. I Don't Believe in Ghosts. She's Gypsy and Fortune Teller. Yeah, I haven't got a spare minute for the streaming long, yeah. Super Special, she's Peggy, Dawn of the Dead. She's directing and is Marnie in one episode. Can't remember the names of the people. Hellfire, she's Bob. And finally, unless they update this while we're looking at it, she is in A Blood Moon Rising as Dorothy Clark. Right, we'll have one last go at her. And we'll call it a night. Woof. Oop. Can I see the best part? There you go. The lovely Brink Stevens. Very busy lady, as we say. So she's appeared in many things. As we saw, she was in Joe Bob Briggs. I think Leia Quigley was on Up All Night as well. Sorry, Up All Night. Not that I ever saw that either. But yes, that certainly has a filmography to be proud of, indeed. Especially if Replicator is as good as that trailer makes out. Yes. Right. Excellent. So that was Brink. Has Linda Bear ever been pursued? I'm assuming as a fee if she don't like. I have tried once or twice, but tricky one to get hold of. I don't think she's done much. She's another one that's busy with cons. Hats off. Yes. Mostly got around the names. Thank you, Josh. Finally, please. Yes, finally. Even Myers is asking for. How much are we up to on the Red Brown Fund? I think it was £8.50. Yes, I haven't seen any cash for the Red Brown Fund, but. Oh, I missed one. Do them again. Right. Back to all the way down. Scrolly. Right. Where do we start? Necromancy as the Black Sabbath member in 1972, reissued in 1983 as Brinke Stevens. But that's a lot. Right. I could do producers. She did Shock Cinema Volumes in the early 90s or 1991. She has written stuff. Terror Tunes 4 as Personal Demon segment. That makes sense now. She wrote the Dr. Horror's Erotic House of Idiots. I don't think that came up before. Wild Spirit. That's from 2003 and 2004. She did the screenplay for Teenage Exorcist. There you go. And a video, Earthquake Survival. I don't know if it's a real thing, but she was technically into that. She is 5'3" and born in 1954. And does not mention her siblings as, She gets about, in 2007, she got a grand a day to be on set. Not bad going. I got my job. One's putting a hole for Reb if he still wants them. Seagal's only about 60 odd minutes quicker. Oh, Myers, that was a joke. See this? I'm like Ron Burgundy. If I see it on the screen, I read it. Right. So you want to know what else is there I can read out for you? I think there's she's appeared in a lot of things as herself, even though she's been acting as herself in other stuff. So if you want to go through Self as 65, we've got stuff coming up. Let's go back to the beginning. She is in More Candid Camera. Oh, she was in Playboy magazine's videos as a flash dancer, Self, Ghost Town Woman, Self, Private Collection video, Self Hostess. So there you go. She is herself in Up All Night. She was an episode of The Word in 1994, but didn't find that. Some nudity required. Oh, that's the documentary. If you see the documentary, Some Nudity Required, that's recommended. It's about the women working in the B-movie industry begins examining the industry and the damaged, desperate people who work in it. Oh, that's the film. So it's not the. It might be this. It might be the one of these things about B queens. There you go. Give me £2 now. We're up to £10.50. Get the phone to Reb. Let me just check if I still got his email. Well, I think it was his agent, Reb. But what else has he been in? Sorry. I beg your pardon. Did I say how much he's charged? It's $500 in 2023. So I don't know if it's gone up or down. But yeah, I think it might have been They only I don't know if you'd go down from $50 to yes, sell that baby Jesus. That'll get, and then I'll get him on. No. Yeah, all right. Fine. Let's wrap this up. So yes, tomorrow night, Box Office America again. We're going to find out popular films of this year, and I'm guessing you're going to choose 1980 as the most popular. $500. Doll has. Let's see what we can do. He's going to raid his toys. Yeah, what's the Rambo ripoff he did? Is it Strike Commando? Can't remember. But yeah, I think that was it. Or was it something else? But yeah, he was. But I don't remember much about him in the 80s. I don't think his films were available to me as such. They were straight to video back then, pretty much. Right. Well, I admire the view. Nope, it's gone. All right, so take care, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, with a list that I haven't made up. They are doing a Rambo prequel, yes, for some fucking reason. And I'm sure it might be excellent for all we know, but I'm sure probably not. But yes, we'll go for it. The Daily Motion. See me after class, Josh. That is, it was Strike Commando. I was right. Yay! I'm right for once. But clip that. Okay. Take care, everyone. And exactly, take care, everyone. Jesse says it. The making of Rocky. Yeah. Josh is trying to depress us. All right. Good night. Night, Mike. And yes, it's a Hollywood P word playing Rambo, allegedly.